Miss Crystal Neat, your intuitive tarot reader, and I'm here with your December 11th, 2019 daily tarot reading. Let's see what the overall energy for the day is for December 11th, 2019. Overall energy. Let's see what we have. Well, what do you know? Overall energy for December 11th, 2019. And I'm going to pull another card from the Thoth deck. This is kind of a larger reading today. I'm just being guided to pull more cards than normal. So whenever my guidance is telling me something, I just listen to it. Overall energy for December 11th, 2019. Adjustment. All right. Let's pull one more card from the Angel Answers deck. Overall guidance for December 11th, 2019. It's up to you. Okay. So, I'm going to kind of break. You see the cards. I'll put them back on the screen as I read. Let me see. I want to get as many of them in there as I can. And then I'll build on top of the reading, okay? So we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Swords upright, the Five of Wands in reverse, and we have the Lilies, which is one of my favorite cards in this deck. And it is in reverse. All right, so I don't really read these cards in reverse, but the Lilies, I'm going to start with this message, okay? So let's... Okay. And it says, calm, peace, and serenity is what I preach. Your parents and elders show up under my symbol. I bring wisdom and experience. I signify a long-term relationship or ancestry. Contentment and satisfaction is my angle. Okay? So... the lily is also a pagan symbol of sexuality and passion, but also purity. Okay, it symbolizes motherhood. It's about looking at things from a calm perspective. It's about reflection and the way that you interpret things, and so it's a really positive card overall. Now, with this card being present, this is what's going to help us today, along with the adjustment card that came out and the overall message of it's up to you. And what it made me think of is when our mental health is something that I am so happy is finally getting the attention that it needs, because for so many years, our great-grandparents and grandparents suffered in silence. Even some of us suffered as children and adults now. Because mental illness was not this thing that was ever understood and or acknowledged. You know, back in the day, you just kept pushing. You couldn't, it was, times were too harsh to cry over spilled milk. Times were too harsh for you to get so emotionally caught up in you. And the fact that, you know, your friends have all these brand new cars and you have an old used car. They had to walk to where they were going. They had too many bigger fish to fry. And it's sad and it's sick that in a society to where we have more than the human race has ever had in existence, we are the most depressed. So when this card came up for me, it felt like you're going to have to pull up the strength of your ancestors today. They went through hell. What we go through today wouldn't even be a pinch of what they had to see and what they had to do in order for a lot of us to have the freedom that we have today. And a lot of us argue that we never really got that freedom. You know, a lot of us Americans feel that way. But regardless, everybody can agree that times are better than what they were in the past. Nobody can deny that. Yes, the darkness and the way of the government or the man or whatever you want to say is abused in a different way in this time and age, you know, subconsciously and through GMO food and all of that. But I think we can collectively say that in our conscious experience day to day, things are better. At least we have free will. And like the card said, it's up to you. So I'll talk about that in a while. But the 30 card or the lilies is saying that appreciate and pull upon the strength of the people who were there before you. And if you do that, the things that will be thrown your way today will be, what do they say? Something to a giant. Oh my God. What is it? Something. I can't think of it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That you know, that saying where it's like something to a giant. Like it's nothing to a giant. It's not like, let the things roll off of your back. And the best way to look at your situation and whatever you're faced with today that might be hard is to think, man, my grandmother would have just bodied this situation. My grandmother would have just been able, or my grandfather was so strong, he would have been able to, this wouldn't even bother him. He went through so much. Who am I to get upset because the bank is taking 2 days to deposit my money? My father used to have to walk 2 and 3 miles every single day just to get to a bus stop. And I'm complaining that my automatic withdrawal or my automatic deposit is taking, you know, a few more hours or a couple more days than what I expected. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Now, also, the lilies, I'm not denying, is love. Now, it was in reverse, so we have to be careful, especially with the intensity that I have with this energy. So you want to look at the brighter side of things with that ancestry energy that I'm picking up on. Our grandparents also did and tried their best to make their relationships work. Divorce wasn't a common thing. Giving up wasn't a common thing. We can give up now in life so easily. We can just give up. You don't want the relationship, you throw it away. The person snores at night, pisses you off, or you find somebody who looks better, you just throw it away. So it's saying today, fight for something you believe in. Try to hold it together. If something comes up in your relationship that makes you question the love, just ask your ancestors to help guide you. Yes, some of you might need to break up with the person that you're with. They might not be your forever, and you thought that they would be your forever. But ask God, ask the universe, and specifically your ancestors today to help guide you and give them the strength, give you the strength that they had, and to show you what real love is, so that way you can appreciate what you have and not let this self-sabotaging energy get you down. All right, so now the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is the energy of good luck, expansion, and blessings. When it's in reverse, we might not be seeing all the blessings that are coming our way because our blessings right now are being transformed and changed. So if you're not spiritually grounded and if you don't know what that means, look it up. It's many ways that you can spiritually ground yourself through stones, meditation. Figure out how to mentally ground yourself for this December because you're going to need it. Because you're going to have to be looking at situations from a total different perspective. Your blessings are still rolling in. They're just coming in a total different way, which can seem like they're not coming in, but they really are. So the Wheel of Fortune is saying everything is fated. So even when the negative things come, even when the drama comes, you have to say, thanks God, thanks universe, thanks ancestors, because this situation is only making me stronger. Next, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse saying, please watch your temper. You know, nobody wants to, every time we get in an argument or every time we go off about a situation or just let our anger take over us, did it ever really solve anything? Most of the time, not really. You know, sometimes we need that pressure to get us going. But in other times, most of the time when I've gotten mad or, you know, blown up at someone or went off on one of my sisters or something like that, I mean, it's not like I felt super bad about it, but it just was, I could have handled that in a better way. So the Queen of Wands in reverse is saying, Don't try to overly push yourself. This week, it's like every day has been a message of not putting a lot on your plate, trying to carry too much. The Queen of Wands in reverse now in the midweek is saying, hey, you better watch it, because you don't want to frustrate yourself. And even if you're like, oh, Crystal, my week has been great. Nothing has came up. You know, it's been lovely, sunshine and butterflies. And I am so happy for everyone who has been feeling that way. And I cannot say that this week has been bad for me either. But what I'm saying is that we're doing an overall energy reading. So this is saying that this is the temperature. How people dress is up to them. Okay, but this is the energy. So just watch it. You might be having a blessed day, but the person next to you or the few people in the office are just on edge. They didn't have enough time. They were rushing. They woke up late, couldn't get their coffee, and you already know how that goes. So now they got a little shitty attitude. So you just got to watch it, okay? Now, the Five of Wands is saying that we are coming out of whatever drama you've dealt with, whatever pettiness has tried to come your way, you are coming out of it. But the only way you'll come out of it is by not still giving to that energy. If you just recently went through a breakup, or if your partner just recently left you and they're with someone else and the person is trotting it all over Facebook trying to make you jealous, or Instagram, don't entertain it. You know, sometimes we have to not look at like, it doesn't help by you watching their relationship. It's just going to make you even more angry. Then here we go, Ten of Swords. Now you're getting into self-sabotaging mode. Everybody is backstabbing you. Everyone is against me. Woe is me. My life is horrible. What have I done the last 10 years? And the Ten of Swords makes you really dramatic in the way that you look at things. The mind is a powerful thing, you all. We have to be able to say, you know what, mind? Shut up. You're trying to convince me that my life sucks, and I know it doesn't. You're trying to convince me that everything that I've worked for has been in vain, and it hasn't been. And some of you have been dealing with people who have cheated, people who have backstabbed you. You do something, some of you in your mind feel like things have been, you know, more so against you than for you. But yes, with this energy, please, no new beginnings. Please, you know, I'm really not feeling like starting a relationship today is the answer. Starting the business today is the answer. Signing the contract with the person who promises you they're going to take your business from $30,000 to a year to $130,000. Yeah, you might get backstabbed. So watch it. Okay. And the way that we're all going to escape this energy is through the beautiful energy of adjustment, or Libra. Thank you, Venus. Thank you, God, for this adjustment card. And it's up to you. So the energy of Venus or Libra is going to save us today. This is saying, I am here. This is like an angel floating down in chaos, saying that I bring balance. And I'm showing you these times because I want you to see the good and I want you to see the bad. I am the judge of the world. So I have to show you, selfish humans, that there are real issues in third world countries. There are people who cannot find a banana to eat, who cannot find clean drinking water. I have to be honest and real with you. I have to show you that yes, the truth is he's been cheating on you the last 10 years and you knew it. You wanted to play games. So now I have to come down today off my cloud in the universe and show you the truth. Now, the thing about the Justice card is she's not mean. The adjustment card, the judgment card, Justice, Venus, Libra energy is just honest. It's just saying I'm bringing balance. And for some of us, this is not bad. This is saying that things have been a little hectic in your life, or you've been wanting love and I'm finally bringing it in. You've been wanting a new way to look at life and I'm finally bringing in the balance and the diplomacy and the justice and the legal help that you need. Justice is legal help, but it's saying not through change. Libra is change. It sits in between the pillars of heaven and hell, like they say. So it's saying, yes, don't overly be judgmental of yourself, but be honest and be real. Today is not the day where anybody is going to wipe your tears, okay? If somebody wipes your tears today, they really love you. Do you hear me? If somebody is really emotionally understanding you and can put their own selfish ways aside, you have a beautiful, blessed person of the Judgment card, or at least Spirit is bringing them in today to help you. Doesn't mean you owe them your life. It's just saying, hey, this is probably somebody we need to keep around, or someone we need to learn from. I love her energy. It's truth. And sometimes the truth hurts. But like they say, the truth will set you free. So now let's read It's Up to You with the little girl. Look at her ass. It's up to you. Okay. I don't know why she's cracking me up right now. It's up to you, page 44. It's like she's giving me this look like it's up to you. I want to say something else, but I don't like cursing on these videos. Okay. The end result of the situation you asked about is entirely in your hands. You can affect the outcome by taking a proactive approach to solving any challenges. Stand in your own power and have confidence that you have what it takes to bring about a happy ending. Don't wait for someone else to rush in and take charge. In order to come to a successful conclusion, this situation requires your unique perspective and experience. Okay? So keep that in mind. Be proactive. Don't sit in the bed and cry all day. Okay? Like this, we have to make the most of each day. When we live in the past, we live in the subconscious. We live in a negative energy. When we live in the future, same thing. It's asking you to live in the present and make the most out of this day. I would highly suggest that you take it easy. It might not be the best day to listen to everyone's problems unless in some way this helps you spiritually speaking. You're the type of person when you hear other people's problems, it makes you feel a little bit better. But know that the energy of Venus is here. So love, finances, abundance, okay, luxuries are here, but you have to be able to see it. Okay, don't ignore it. So I hope this helped in some way. If you ever need a private reading, you can always message me, or I should say email me at crystalneath@gmail.com. Besides that, have an amazing day, and I'll see you later.